Okay, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to TinaTalks show. It's me, your host, Adamwa Chico. And listen, if this is your first time of tuning into this channel, I want to say it's a big pleasure to have you come on TinaTalks show. And if you are a returning guest, listen, it's a honor. I'm so grateful that you continue to support me here on Tina Talk Show page. Thank you so much for being a devoted fan. So I really do appreciate you. And as always, I have to remind you that this platform is a platform that I have dedicated, I have created for you. Yes, for you that is watching, to come and share all those your amazing story. Listen, sometimes in life, what we need to share to people is what life has taught us. What is it that we've learned in the process? We want to come and share it. And sometimes you see some great people, you wonder, what is behind their success? How did they get there? Sometimes we think it's easy, but when we hear their story, you'll be like, you'll be encouraged, like, wow, is this what this person actually went through? And again, having said that, sharing your story is what I call the greatest legacy, what I consider to be the greatest legacy. When you pass this on to anyone, whether it be your children, your friends, your family, they would be encouraged. Okay. Now, today, without much of ado, I have a special guest. Okay. He is based in Paris, in Paris, based in Paris, but will be streaming all the way from Nigeria this afternoon. So now he's coming on the show to share those his amazing story. You see him who he is today. Now the name is XS Van. XS Van is an international music artist coming to share his amazing story. You see people, but what is the story behind it? What is the journey? What I call the beauty of who they are. So, but before that, I would like us to take a break. Now, audience, welcome back after that short break. Now, as always, XS Van is my next guest on the show. He will be sharing his amazing story. He's an international music artist, like I've said. Now, before you've come to know him as XS Van, who was he? What was he like? What is the beauty behind his music? As always, I would like to just give you uh a little taster of who is coming on the show. Take a look.
I'ma shine. You know the vibe that I bring. 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 You know the vibe that I bring.
I got to have some fun tonight. Tonight. We drink and sing tonight. My ladies, the party hot tonight. Tonight. We drink and sing tonight. Groovy.
Now, audience, now you see the song, you wonder, SS Van, what is the secret? What has kept him going? You know, in life, as we know, there's so many challenges that we go through in life, but what is it that keeps us going? He will be sharing his amazing story with us. So I'm sure, let's see if he's already in the studio. Okay, let's bring him up. He's streaming all the way from Nigeria. So let us see. Wow, yes, he's already there. Oh,
Yo,
wow, SS Van,
Tina
Van.
Talks.
Tina Talk Show. Oh.
Enenebe Jalo. Audience,
Tina
if you
Talk.
don't know what that means,
Stop
when
playing.
something is so beautiful, you'll be looking, you will not go.
Stop
Enenebe
playing.
Jalo.
Stop
Eh?
playing.
I'm not gonna
You know
stop
the
playing.
you know
Enenebe
the vibe.
Jalo,
You
babes. What that means, when the girls
you,
are looking, when he passes, people are looking. Nah,
you know the
you know,
vibe. You know the vibe, Tina. You know the vibe.
you're
Wow. Wow.
looking
I'm so happy to
amazing.
be here.
Now, SS Van, thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
I know that you are a very busy person doing your thing, but creating this time to come to Tina Talk Show to share something that is very, deep with, with you to share with us. We want to understand who is SS Van. So thank you so much for this time. Thank you for coming.
You're you're welcome. You're welcome. I mean, I'm so much honored to be in your on your live show. You've
Thank
been an amazing person ever since I saw you at that was Torino concert. Yeah, you've been an amazing person. I mean, like I said, I'm very happy to be on this live show with you.
Thank you so much. It's a honor. It's a privilege because I know that you're a big boy out there doing your stuff. So they're not a quick get you. So getting you, I appreciate that.
You're
Okay.
welcome. You're
So
welcome.
now, audience, what we want to know from XS Van is literally, what has kept him, his story. So we would like you to introduce yourself to the audience. Like, where are you from? Your name.
Okay. All right. Yeah, my name is Kingsley. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm from Imo State, Olo, precisely.
Okay.
Um, yes, I Olo local government, precisely in Imo State. So
Hmm.
I'm the second. Sorry, I'm the third born of my mom and my father, out of three girls. Yeah,
Oh,
I grew up in eastern part of Nigeria, Onitsha, precisely. I don't know if you've heard about
yes.
Anambra State, but we do call it Onitsha. So that was where I grew up. And I also attended Nnamdi Azikiwe University. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. And what do you? Thank you so much for that brief introduction. What Nnamdi University? So, what did you study there? If you don't mind sharing.
Actually, yeah, I studied political science.
Political science.
Political science, yes.
Okay,
That was,
amazing. Wow.
yeah.
So, political science and now in music. Interesting. Interesting. Have you always known that there was music inside of you?
Yes, I've always known that. That
Mm,
was I discovered this musical talent at the age of 15
mm,
when I was 15 years, and that was in our church, Catholic church, because most times I used to sing. I happens to be member of the choir, so
mm.
I during time for services, I used to sing along with the choir. Yeah, I discovered that talent quite a long time ago, years back. Yeah.
And there's you actually, I would say you have a lot of hats on. You also I had a privilege to speak with you the other time, and you mentioned that you were also into football. You
Yeah.
know.
Yes. That was true. My intention, my intention was to be a football player in life, because then
Okay.
I was a very good football player. Like I played very well, extremely very well. Even that period, I used to go for local matches. I travel
Hmm,
from Anambra State to Lagos. Sometimes we travel from Anambra State to somewhere in Owerri or somewhere at Enugu State just for a local matches. With the youth with the same age as I am. So
hmm,
I was playing number nine then. I used to be a very good striker. And at a point, my mom and my dad they were very
hmm.
impressed with the effort I've placed so far in football. Yeah.
Wow, wow. Football. I mean, coming. from a place of political,
Science. Like, no, some of us went to school to. Some of us went to school to study medicine. At the end of the day, we turn out
mm,
to do something else. Nigeria. We all know Nigeria. The opportunity of getting what you've planned for your life is very difficult. It's rare.
mm.
Only if you have the connection in Nigeria, you can be able to actualize your dreams. So, but you see how it is over here in Nigeria. A lot of
I love
people
I
left their profession to something else.
mm. I love that sometimes life just takes us to different place. Sometimes we do things, and life has its own way
That's
of
true.
turning us somewhere else.
That's
So
true.
looking at politics, and also looking at football. Now you now discovered at the age of 15 that music was actually for you. Was mom and dad aware of this passion for music?
The truth is that
Mm,
they weren't aware of it. Like
mm,
they were never aware of it. Like personally, I knew that I could do much more better in music, because
mm.
then in the school, then in university, I think I told you something about me being the leader of an a cappella group when I was in
Yes,
secondary
you did.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so every Sunday services, I we happens to sing for the church, the congregations. We sing for them. I was the leader. I took it up to me that I will embrace this musical talent, because this is something
Mm,
I find very easy. When you see this thing, when you see something that comes your way easily, you have to
easily.
adapt it. You have to embrace it. So I feel like it was my talent. I
Mm,
never experienced anything like stress while I was singing together
wow.
with the group. Yeah, my family was never aware of it, and I didn't. The truth is that I never sang when I'm in the house, but I sang when I was in school, because I had
Mm,
people motivating me. I had people that were like,
mm,
"XS, wow, we want to see you sing." So I was pushed by the people around me in school, but not
wow.
my mom, not my siblings, not my father. None of them ever pushed me. I pushed myself in school. So yeah,
Wow. You see, there's something to take from there, that audience, as you can hear, his friend pushed him, his friends encourage him. This is why I always say that sometimes it takes people around us, our friends especially, to see the gift that is inside of us. You know, and from what you just mentioned, you can see the relevance of friends naturally supporting one another, like encouraging people, because when you encourage people, they grow. You understand?
that's
So
true.
if they never encourage you, you would not be able to kind of believe that you have it, because at the end of the day, whatever we're doing in life is for somebody else. So if nobody's encouraging us, it becomes very difficult to know that is in us, you know.
That's true. That's true.
So um now starting music and stepping into music, looking at what really works for you, the gift, the talent that is inside of you, and all that. But before the music, I would like us to really get to know about your upbringing. Like, how was your upbringing? Would you say you grew up? You said you have three sisters. You are the third born.
Yes, I am the third born of the family. Yes, I have three sisters around me. I grew up
Yeah.
with three
So,
girls.
so
Yeah,
and I think I was going through your social media handles, and I saw where one of your sister was really hyping you. I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
yeah.
So tell me, how was your growing up like? Would you say it was a challenge, or a privilege upbringing?
I would say it has never been easy growing
Mm,
up. Yeah, because staying around my siblings, the girls,
mm,
it has been a very difficult one. Growing with the girls around you. Sometimes
mm,
we go into arguments, and I mean, somehow they actually shaped me. My siblings, my siblings, they shaped me in the sense that I I can embrace anything like arguments in terms of having issues with people. I can
mm,
defend myself. I can proudly, I can proudly defend myself when I'm having argument with some people. Because then
mm,
when I was growing up around my sisters, we've most times, but not all the time, we used to have this misunderstanding.
mm.
There's difference between you and male siblings and female
Yeah.
siblings. The male ones could easily understand you, but why the female ones, they always want to, like, no, disagree with everything you come up with. So most of the times we argue a lot, and at the end of the day, everybody becomes normal and cool. So my sisters, they talk a lot, like they really talked a lot. So when we go into arguments, they I mean, they persuade me, they force me to speak when I don't want to speak. You understand
Mm,
what it means to be in the
mm,
midst of girls. So, and that's aside. Also, when I was growing up, after my secondary school level, I had to travel to Lagos, just to find something to, just to get myself busy with something that could
mm.
get me money, that could fetch me money. I was into clearing and forwarding. Hold on, you know what clearing and forwarding means?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
clearing
When
of
people ship something abroad, you go and clear it for them.
Exactly. So my
Mm,
mom happens to be a clearing and forwarding agent. So those
mm,
times when she clears vehicles from people, or from people residing in abroad,
mm,
I would drive to Lagos, and those vehicles, what I would do, I would deliver those vehicles from Lagos to probably maybe Enugu State or
mm,
Onitsha or Owerri. I drive very well. Like, I really drive very well. I drive from Lagos to East, and I get paid. It has
mm,
never been easy.
mm,
Even while I was delivering those vehicles to the various owners' home, I used to
mm.
encounter some challenges on the road,
Yeah.
from road safety, immigration officers, police, and all that. So I need to settle them. Even sometimes when I don't have much money with me, I have to maneuver. I have to find a way to maneuver them. And even there was a time the road safety were like, pursuing me. They were coming after me because I couldn't stop. I didn't have any money anymore to give to them, so they had to run after me. And I was like driving I was driving so fast that I didn't want to stop. I was so scared
Mm,
that something could happen if I
mm.
eventually stopped for them. I took
Wow.
risk just to make money in my life. It has never been
Mm,
easy, but I thank God. Look where I am. Yeah, look where I am
yeah.
now. Yeah,
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that part of you with us. I'm sure there's more challenges that has come. I'm sure that there's so
a lot.
many
There
there's
are a
so many
lot.
there's so many parts of your journey. Just because of time, we can't really dive into it. So I'm really grateful that you share us. Life is hustling. Taking all the
Yeah,
risks, ensuring that you succeed one way or the other. And like you said, look at you today. There's always a journey. you
it's
know
true.
so now the music, you now found your music, you now found your voice. Like, it's okay. I want to look at what point. Yes, at the age of 15, but when did you actually say, okay, apart from politics, because you've read politics,
That's
um,
correct.
looking into football, like at what point stage did you say, I think music is for me?
Yeah. O- Okay.
What what
After
what
my
rang a what rang a bell for you? What, because you know why I'm asking this question. Somebody might be watching and they're into so many things, and not really sure of which one to hold on to. What gave you the passion, the drive to pursue this one?
All right. At first, as one who feels he's talented to showcase his talent to the public out there, you might find yourself very difficult to get help, or to let the world see what you have in you. The What I did was, I left Nigeria 2015. I left Nigeria 2015 to Portugal. So from Portugal, I had to fly to Austria. So while I was living in Austria is a place that you will have peace of mind. Like, you feel more focused in life. Um, the
Mm,
lifestyle in abroad and in Nigeria is way far different. Because
mm,
when I was in Nigeria, I'm always occupied. I'm always busy with one thing or the other. But the moment I found myself in Europe, I found out that it is way more cool and chilled. Like I wasn't really busy. I wasn't really occupied. I was all the time on my own. So that period while I was on my own, I took out my time to
Mm,
go through. I took out my time to go through some beats. I was listening to some of the beats on YouTube. There are people, what they do, they sell their beats on YouTube. So sometimes I go to YouTube, I listen to some inspirational beats, and while I
mm,
was listening to some inspirational beats, I would just write down something. And yeah, from listening to those inspirational beats, I started getting inspired. Like the beat
mm,
motivates me to write down something meaningful. While I was writing those things meaningful, I found out that I could, I could compile those things to form a song.
mm.
and
Wow.
and and the studio section in Europe was more cheaper for me then. I had this friend of mine. His name is Tom Jeff. I told Tom Jeff, look, bro, I want to record this sound. I think I could do better in your studio if you give me the privilege. So Tom Jeff allowed me. I mean, he gave me that opportunity to record at his own studio. So after
Mm,
recording the first song, I was like, wow, so easy. I mean, I could do more of this.
mm,
I could literally drop more songs. So I mean, I discovered that I could showcase my talent the
mm.
moment I left Nigeria to Europe. Because you know
Wow.
why? Europe is a place you could find yourself very well. You will have time for yourself. You find
Mm,
yourself very, very well focused with things around you. Not like
mm,
unlike here in Nigeria, everywhere is lousy, noisy. You can't even concentrate. You can't even
mm.
concentrate. So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even answer your question.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You did. You did. You did.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
you did. Situation can somehow help us to harness our gift.
Yes, that's true.
Environment is very important. From what you have just said now, we can see the relevance of environment. you
That's
know
true.
Environment that we are in can make great can make or break situation. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So situations can make or break who we are. So I mean, I'm sure whoever that is watching, will learn something from that. And sometimes
That's true.
environment can make great impact in what we are doing. It's very important that we do that. Now, another thing I want to know is if somebody will want to know, are you a rapper, or would you see yourself as a rapper or a singer?
I'm a singer.
You're a
But
singer.
yeah, I'm a singer and also not fully a rapper, but I could rap sometimes when the needs calls for it. Yeah, but mostly I do sing.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Tell us that moment when you actually went to the studio. And
Okay.
why I'm
Okay.
asking this one now is because somebody now, maybe they are calling them to come to the studio, and you're like, oh my God, I'm nervous. What was the
Uh,
feelings for you when you,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. This is a thing. Yeah, in Europe, there was this European artist. I've forgotten his name. So this guy died, and we were to dedicate a song to him.
Mm,
In Austria, we had like four artists, a Nigerian artist living in Austria. So we were told to dedicate a song to this late artist, like a tribute song. So
mm,
yeah, I was called to be in the studio with those artists as well. So the four of us were in the studio with the producer and the music video director. So
mm,
they called me and they called other ones. So we are at the studio, and they told me, excess man, that I'll be taking the chorus and the second verse. So then I was actually normally first time being on the mic. You have to be
mm,
nervous. You feel this anxiety and nervous in you because there were people around me. I haven't done it before. I haven't recorded before in the studio. So when they were like the other artists, the other professional artists around me and me myself, I was like, okay, I hope I will do this. I hope I will perfect mine. So when I
mm,
took the mic, I was shy because there were people around me, but I
Yeah.
knew inside me that I could sing. Even without
Mm.
the mic, I knew I could sing. So now is a different thing. I have the mic, I have the producer with four professional artists around. So after I took the first verse, I was told to take the chorus. The first verse was, I think what I sang was, I hope I could still remember. My
Is
guy.
okay.
So now I
Yeah,
can remember. Now I can remember the late artist name.
the lyrics.
BNT. Yeah, the BNT. Yes, the release was um God. It's been a long time.
Mm.
Um, Maybe I don't know, but I'm gonna send it to you on maybe at my own convenience. I'll send you the song, Tina, so you
Oh,
could just listen
beautiful.
to it. Yeah, it was really nice. So like I was saying, I took the first verse and everybody was very impressed. Like the producer Tom Jeff said, "Excellent! Wow, you got a great voice. So why don't you just take the chorus as well? Because none of the artists was able to give a very suitable chorus with their voices. I'm not criticizing them, but this is just what happened in the studio, right? That very day. So the producer ended up telling me to take the chorus. So I mean, I was very happy with myself when I found out that I could do better on the mic. Yeah. So
Wow.
that was the first time I recorded the tribute song.
Was it Nigeria or in
No, in
in
abroad, in abroad, Austria.
in Austria?
Yes, in
Amazing.
Austria. Yeah.
Amazing. Wow. Wow. Now your fans know that now. Now there was this song that I had a chance to listen to. It's so amazing. And I is one of your first song that you put out there, and you also made a video. I would like to let's give the audience an opportunity to listen to that song. It's
Oh,
called
okay.
it's
The
called
one.
The One. The One.
That's correct.
Oh yeah, only you. Whoa, yeah, whoa, See, Obi Kerenke, I'm in love with my herente. See, this how I love you, Dante. Very soon is our wedding day. Check. Nobody but you. You do me like say you put me for bottle. When you hold my hand, I don't wanna say goodbye. I love you, no be play. This love is a replay. I cannot pretend, oh. I will love you till the end, oh, my baby. Ah, ah. Oh, 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 oh. Carry the go, My girl, you too fat. Carry the go, Thank God say you are mine. Carry the go, You are one of a kind. Carry the go, No one loves me like you. No one loves me like you. Hey, you too much, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Beautiful lady, we get sense. Faithful even for my absence. Precious woman who can find. She's blessed with a perfect behind. Try, make you shake and your body, yeah, She pray for me every day. She day for me when money know that she know they dress half naked. She gets self-respect. Yeah, you know say I must not pretend, oh. I will love you to the end, oh, my baby. Ah, ah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Carry the go, My girl, you too fat. Carry the go, Thank God say you are mine. Carry the go, You are one of a
Guys, that is amazing song. Carry the Go.
Carry
You
the
are
go.
the one. Now, SS Van, I'm sure a lot of your fans, some of them, guys, if you've not had opportunity to see this song is one of his first ever released, and from what
Yeah.
we've seen, we're going to see from this one and how far he has come. Okay. Now, SS Van, tell us,
You know.
how was making this video? What was the experience for you?
Um. Yeah. Firstly, I thought I couldn't make it. To be honest with you, I
Mm,
was very much discouraged
mm,
financially. It cost a lot to shoot videos in abroad.
yeah.
Because you need to sort the director, the producers, the extras, the video vixens, and all that. And you know how much it costs. Like you need to raise thousands of euros just to
Yeah.
actualize this music video. It was very expensive. So at that period, I felt discouraged in terms of the monetary aspect. Sorting the funds. So, but at
Mm,
a point, I said to myself, if other artists could do this, why not? I could also try to achieve it as well. So I had to
mm,
motivate myself, regardless of the lack of enough fun that I didn't have then. So I just said, okay, I'm gonna do it. I can do this shit. So after then, I had to, like, call the director, the producers. We came in, we sat down, and we poured out ideas together. And at the end, we
mm,
decided to shoot the video, and it happened. And the video came out. It was really wonderful and amazing. I had to, like, share the videos with the little fans that I had then, and also
yeah.
with my family. Even when my mom and dad saw the video, they were like, Kingsley, I think this is the best video you've ever made.
Oh, network. Oh, please.
Are you with me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
with
with you.
you.
Don't worry. I just had a call, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I shot the video. The video came out successfully. I love the quality of the video
You
because
said your mom.
then we shot the video.
You said when your mom saw it. Sorry, we caught you
Yeah.
there. When your parents saw
Yeah.
it.
When my mom and my dad saw the video, they were highly impressed. And my dad said, "I think your talent is music, Kingsley. You really have to take it serious." So
Mm,
I got my first motivation from my dad after that video. Because my dad is also living in Austria. He was living there with me. So yeah, I mean, it was
oh,
really nice seeing that the video turned out great
yeah.
as my first music video career.
It's really amazing. It's really amazing. And what inspired you to the song? The song said, you are the one. What was happening to you that time?
Okay. Then when I left Nigeria, I had a girlfriend though. I had a girlfriend, and I loved her so much. And imagine you leaving someone you love, and you traveled out, and not knowing when you will even visit, when you not knowing when you will come back to
Come
Nigeria.
back. Oh,
Having that in mind that you're not coming so soon back to Nigeria, and now I'm in a no man's land, like in a foreign land where I need to adapt with the environment, with the things around me, with the people as well, and the language. So I met a lot of girls, like the white girls precisely. I I dated few of them, and I found out that their lifestyle and that of the girl that I left in Nigeria is quite different. So I said, man, I mean, no one can be like this girl. No one can
oh.
be like my girl. And she's the one, like she's the one for everything for
She's
me.
the one.
So you get the idea now. And very
I get her. I
respectful,
get her.
very respectful. If you listen to the lyrics of the song, I was just talking
Mm,
about her, but unfortunately, she she did something that I never expected. I don't want to talk about it. Like I took good care of her for 8 years while I was in Europe.
wow.
I trained her in high institution. I did a lot of things for her. Like monthly, I sent 250,000 every month because then I started seeing money after I went to school.
Mm,
I was really trying to take care of her. At a point, I said I'm gonna get married to her once I get my documents, my visa, and come back to Nigeria. But I ended up finding out that she later turned out to be something else.
oh.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I took you there, and now it looks like I brought something out at the same time.
It's
So, but,
fine. It's fine. People need to
but
learn. People need to learn from what I just said.
exactly, exactly. And that is why I asked the question, because it sounds like it's a something that you're the one. Means it sounds to me when I listen to that. There's something, there's a motive behind that song that is, perhaps dedicated to someone. And thank you for sharing that beautiful part of it. And
It's okay.
yeah, I mean, look at how far you've come. Look how far you've come. So now you also, you've done great songs, and even there's a latest one right now. We're going to give the audience the opportunity to quickly take a look at it, which is the one you produce with Okocha, is it?
Transfer
uh,
culture. Yeah.
that's Okocha. Yes. So tell me, and I also have noticed that you move around a lot with in pursuit of your career. You in Nigeria trying to connect, to try to push it there, and because if you look at the music now, I actually want to say is the right thing to be doing, that you are doing, because in music now is gone back home. Music has gone back to Africa, especially in Nigeria, and
And
taking
Nigeria,
it back
Nigeria,
home.
Nigeria is. I mean, currently we're dominating in the music life
Yeah.
in the whole worldwide. Like Nigeria is dominating. We've taken it
Yes.
away from that of Americans. Then yeah.
Yeah. Going back home for me is like you see a lot of all these popular artists now, like Tiwa Savage is from UK. She went back. It's like, look at Burna Boy went back. Naira Marley went back. A lot of artists went back. It's like going back to pay homage, and and just something happens, and then the person, so you are actually doing the right. We're going to be looking at the advantages and disadvantages of being in both words. But before that, how was the production? I had a chance opportunity. You mentioned to me that you produced with Charles Okocha. How was that?
This is for me, it was on a different, it was on a different level. Like the challenge, it was on a different
Mm,
level. Working with one of the greatest star in Nigeria, Charles Okocha, we all
mm,
know him. He's a comedian, he's an actor, he's a great influencer.
mm,
I had the opportunity to work with him because we were like, but then people were seeing the both of us like brothers.
mm,
Everybody feels like, yeah, this is Charles Culture is SS Van's brother, kid, SS Van's senior brother, not knowing that we are best friends. Like we're very close. You know,
mm,
Working with Charles Culture wasn't a wrong step or a wrong choice. I really thank God that working with him brought this recognition, global recognition in Nigeria. Like a lot of people, that was the day people discovered that I am an artist, that I sing.
mm,
Um, the video we shot, I had to really really take my time, to make sure that everything goes fine, like strategizing of the music video, calling the video vixens and music video director. Charles. It wasn't easy to bring Charles to set, like to bring him on set.
mm,
It was never easy. I had to even pay him just for him
mm.
to be on set, because firstly I paid him for the audio. You have to pay them separately. You don't pay them together. I had to pay him for the audio, and I still had to
Wow.
pay him for the music video. A lot of people were
Wow.
thinking that he did. A lot of people were thinking that we just did the video just out of friendship or familiarity. No, it was strictly business. But
Wow. Amazing.
unfortunately, yeah, it was strictly business. Because while we're on set, everybody have to maintain their orderliness. So I mean, when the video came out, it was very nice. Avalon, it was the music video director. I believe you've seen the video, Tina. It's top notch. The quality, the visuals.
Mm, we are going to
I
give the, yes, go on.
Yeah. So we tend to promote this song through a challenge, because if you look
Mm,
at the music industry in Nigeria, it's becoming highly competitive. The new
mm,
cats, they are, everybody, they are crazy. Like everyone's coming up with different massive ideas. So you have to, work on yourself, work on your songs, work on your vocals. And if you listen to that song, it's a song that should have gone globally. Like, I tried all my possible best to push that song, and I really thank God it went a bit viral. There were a lot
Mm,
of people jumping on the challenge then. So um yeah, I'm very thankful that Charles Okocha could come down to terms to work with me,
mm.
to for us to drop a very that's video, because for me that video is it was one of the greatest video I've ever had in my life, my musical career.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. Wow. And I have to say, you mentioned, thank you for sharing to share that with us so far. You mentioned your first song, which was the one, at the
Yes.
time, it was like, wow, the best for you. And now you have grown so far. You have come a long way. And audience, we are going to give you guys opportunity to, to listen to the song that he featured Charles Okocha. Take a look.
I'm a shine. You know the vibe that I bring. 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 You know the vibe that I bring.
I just wanna have some fun tonight. We drink and sip tonight. My ladies, the party hot tonight. We drink and sip tonight. Groove, we pumping champagne. Can I say groove, can I say throw away? Yes, I love that.
OG before IG, OG before IG. Copy that, OG before IG, OG before IG. They won't try me. OG before IG, OG before IG. We outside, OG before IG, OG before IG. Listen, yes, I'm a shine, SS, coming out with a brand new tune. Wake up, G my son. You know we're coming back very, very soon. Who you know got swag like me? Who you know got swag like me? Who you know got? Who you know that is better than me? Who you know that is better than me? Who you know got
You know, after the party, got to shy, yo. I know, you know, call all the girls we like to bango. I know, you know, after the party, got to shy, yo. I know, you know, call all the girls we like to bango. When we enter them, I body roll. Say you bitches in the money, bro. Oh, your girl, you there, we carry go. I'm a piano for bossing your mololo, yeah.
OG before IG, OG before IG. Copy that, OG before IG.
When we enter them, I body roll. Say you bitches in the money, bro. Oh, your girl, you there, we carry go. I'm a piano for bossing your mololo, yeah. Groove it, pumping champagne, and they say groove it, and they say throw away. Me less up below, baby. I know, you know, after the party got to shy, yo. I know, you know, all of the girls we like to bango.
Ya Sokoto, 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 Okoko, 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 Okoko. Big bop, 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 big bop, 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 big bop, bop, big bop, bop, big bop, bop, bop. Oh yeah, rock, bop, bop,
T
bop.
Black's Mix. T Black's Mix.
Wow, amazing song. Like I had to play it to the end because the song, the dramas,
I was even surprised. I was surprised you played the song to the end.
like to the there's so much going on, and I wanted the audience to see, they've had a chance to see your
Yeah.
first song and see how far you've come. And now there's something very profound that you made mention of. And I'm reading the comment of the the listeners, people watching, and most people are thinking that Charles Okocha is your brother. Now, you know what comes with that kind of a thing. They'll think, now the guy I help now, you just feature now maybe you as you they blow now, they'll say now the guy I help now they blow. But from what you shared is actually a business. So now
Yeah.
that will also encourage people to know that even though you know person, sometimes business you have to pay for these things. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
it shows how that you had to pay. This guy is not favor. Was busy. You pay for audio, you pay for the video. Now tell us, how was this general the production? Like how was it?
Yeah, like I said earlier,
Mm,
everything about the music video, the song itself, titled Groove, it was yeah, I single-handedly I paid for it. Like
for it.
featuring
Wow.
Charles, so having Charles in the song, I had to pay
Mm,
for the audio. I also had to pay for the video,
mm,
And I need to correct this impression. Charles culture is not my blood. Like we're just good friends. And if you guys see most of my posts on his page, yeah, I mean he's posting some of my pictures on his page out of love.
mm,
And because I'm this kind of person. I have this generosity in myself. Most times
mm,
when I'm coming back to Nigeria, also I always want to get something for him because he's this kind of person. He has showed me love.
mm,
He connected me with some of great influencers in Nigeria.
mm,
Like I'm not saying that Chancellor culture Chancellor culture is just and I'm not saying that he brought me to limelight, but there's what they call charity, like having this generous mindset, having this
mm,
generous heart within yourself. So this is the kind of person he is. We shared this mutual friend between the both of us. So yeah, and sometimes when he posts some of my content on his page, I do send money to him just to say thank you. He doesn't ask me, but sometimes with my conscience would like, come on, excess, you need to show him some love because some of these great influencers in Nigeria, though, they would build you first before they post you on their content. But Charles does this without taking a dime from me. So sometimes
mm,
I'll be like, okay, Charles, all right, I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna dash you some money. I'm gonna buy you things. So this is how our friendship has always been. So yeah, but the music video itself, Groove, titled Groove, it was strictly business. Like I paid him
mm.
for every damn thing. Yeah, but I will advise every upcoming artist.
Yes.
If you are thinking of relying on a great artist, like if you happens to be opportune to feature any great star in your music video or in your song, do not lie your hope on him.
Yeah.
All you
Yeah.
need to do, try to work out yourself, try to find a way to promote your song yourself, because
Mm,
if you sleep on it, the song is gonna sleep on you as well. You guys already see Groove is a song that should have gone viral like crazy. But that period I was hoping that Charles Okocha, I was hoping that he gonna post the song on his page like countless times, like many times, but he didn't do that.
mm,
And you have to find out that most of these celebs, everybody's fighting to be above
yeah.
the other. They all
Yeah.
all want to be above themselves.
Yeah.
So if you're fighting to be on top, you need to believe in yourself. You need to also
Mm,
fight for yourself. You need to
yeah.
promote yourself. You need to bring out money. Most
Mm,
importantly, you need to invest in your career.
mm,
You need to bring
mm,
out money to invest just for you to actualize your dream. Like now I'm in
mm,
Nigeria, as I'm talking to you guys on this live section, uh uh I'm on a studio, like I have an appointment with Nabji. Maybe most of you might have come across this name, Nabji. He's one of the greatest producers we have in Nigeria. He was the guy that produced Joe War for the video. You know the song Tina?
yes.
Joe War,
Yes.
Joe. So he was the guy that produced Joe. So I'm trying to like work with him.
Work
And
with
most of
him.
this song, yeah, the song we did yesterday, we started working on this song 2 days ago. So we
Mm,
did one of the songs yesterday and it was crazy. I mean,
mm,
if anyone listens to this song, is different from what I've had in the past.
We are
Like,
waiting. We can't
yeah,
wait, guys, isn't it?
it's very important to work with one of the best producers because it helps to, to move you forward in your career. If you
Mm,
meet unprofessional, your song will remain unprofessional. But if you meet the
yeah,
best, you will understand what I'm talking about. So
I
guys,
agree.
do not rely on anybody. Just believe in yourself and keep doing what you got to do to to push yourself in there. So that's it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. There's so much learning in what you have just explained. The guys, the fact that a famous or a big influencer featured in your songs or in your business or whatever does not
Doesn't
mean you have
literally.
to rely on them to push you, take you to your
Yeah.
destiny, so to say. From what XS Van has just advised, for what I learned is that no matter how much you yourself as the main person, you must still produce push yourself. You must push yourself, because I think that's probably one of the mistakes some of the artists do, or in any field in life. You are with someone, you think, oh, this person is the person that will take you, and not knowing that you still have to put your own effort. I can see that the producers are calling you. We're going to round it up quickly. Can you just one of the challenges that you would say that you have encountered, because you are based in Paris, you've been across the world, you've traveled around, and now you're returning to connect. You go back and forth to push your music from Africa. What would you say is the challenge that you have in, or is it something there?
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Nigerian economy is not stable.
Mm,
Flying all the way from Europe down to Nigeria,
yeah.
just to push your career, to help yourself, to advance your musical career, it's not that easy. If it was before, when the economy is stable. I mean, with the little fund, with the fund one having his account, I mean, you could literally like drop like two or three videos, music videos. Because right now in Nigeria, if you're talking about music video, you need to have like 8 million. You need to have like 8 million down. You need to keep it down, But before we shot the used to, before 2018, 17, 19,
Mm,
when Nigerian economy was stable, you could literally shoot videos like with 1.5 million, with 2 million,
mm,
or 3 million. But right now you should have like 8 or 10 million. It's not easy. And the producers themselves, for them to record you, even for you to have a section with them, you need to have like 600K or 500K just for one song. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So
yeah.
the challenge is crazy.
Mm.
Is something very discouraging.
So
But if you
how
believe
have
in,
you navigating this challenge?
um, yeah, I mean, I'm just doing it. I the thing
Just
I always,
believing
like I
in
said,
yourself and just keep going. Sometimes
exactly.
challenges actually means that there's more to do. Instead of giving
That's
up,
that's correct. Yes,
you take that, you see that challenge as an opportunity to learn and do things differently, as opposed to giving up. Because the reason why I ask that is that sometimes when some people face challenges, they give up. you
that's
know
true. Yeah,
from what you have shared, we can see that not that there are no challenges, but you learn a skill, you see them as, I have that determination to break through all the barriers that was coming your way. You were not seeing it as a stumbling block, but you were seeing it as a learning curve, as a
that's true.
learning curve to break through. Say, this thing is not going to stop me. I'm going to
That's
do
true.
everything. Because if I have to travel, I travel. If whatever it takes, I'm going to.
Right from onset, when I started my career, I've always known that it will never be an easy one.
Yeah,
I have persevered, I've
you
endured
have
the
that.
challenges
Yeah.
that came my way. And one thing I've always believed in myself is that I knew that one day I'm gonna get there, and no one is gonna stop
You
me.
will.
It's not like when I was in Europe. I was when I started this music. Nobody was even coming closer. Like nobody wants to like align with him because they feel
Mm,
like this guy doesn't have anything to offer. But after
mm,
I shot the music video with Charles, I know a lot of celebrities that I mean, they have, even when I DM them, they always reply with immediate
Mm,
response. They don't delay. That they don't waste time to reply me. So even
wow.
sometimes they will be like, "Come on, you need to come over. Let's talk." You know, they always want to
Mm,
like align with me. You know, so like
wow.
this guy that I came to see, the producer,
Mm,
he was the guy that produced Jawa for the video. So when I wrote him, he was like, "Wow, yo, XS, I saw the video you shot with Charles. That video was top notch. It was crazy. I
it
love it. I love
was.
this
It
concept."
is.
So
Mm.
he told me, he literally told me to come over so we could do something good. You know, like I felt
Go girl,
motivated.
go get it, go get it,
You know,
go
so
get it, go
that's it.
get it, eh?
That's it. Yeah.
Palliative wine. Hey,
Tina,
remember
Tina,
us
Tina,
to your palace, so Miru, if when you get there, audience,
Tina, I'm giving
listen.
my best. I'm giving my
Yeah, you
best.
are. You know, I know that. Listen, I know that there are going to be many doors that are going to be opening for you. There are going to be
Amen.
so many doors. Why? Because not even because of who you are, but because the effort that you are putting.
Yeah.
There's no doubt, it's so apparent. The effort, the determination. Why would you not get there? The law of attraction, God will just open the doors for you because you're making the move that you need. Now, quickly before you run out and they are calling you, what would be what any shout out to anyone? I'm sure you've given enough
Yeah,
advice. So
yes, I want to say big shout out to my fans. First of all, the diehard fans of XS Van. Man, y'all know the vibe that will bring. Y'all know the vibe that will bring. Listen, like I told you guys on the comment section, I want every one of y'all to share this live video, Tina Talk Show. I mean, I'm very happy working with Tina Talk Show. Tina Talk Show is someone who if we're talking about pride, Tina Talk Show is the kind of person that one need to work with. She doesn't anything about pride is not about her. She's down to earth.
oh,
She's a good person. You know, Tina was one of the people who advised me to keep doing what I'm doing, regardless of the criticization that was going on in EU. You know, guys, I want you all to keep following Tina and be part of
oh,
her journey as a podcast interviewer. I want you guys to be part of her. All right. Yeah, and big shout out to my family, my mom, my siblings,
thank you.
Vivian. I want to tell y'all I love y'all. Exes Van, you guys know this journey ain't easy, but we keep moving because it's almost near and we're getting there already. Yeah.
Amen. So anyone might be watching you, and this is the first time. Where can they find you? Maybe somebody watching later, they see you for the first time. Where can they find you on your social media handles?
Yeah,
Can you tell them?
you guys can easily locate me at XS Van. For the Instagram, XX underscore twice, two underscore with Van. You can locate me there. And also on my Facebook page, it's very easy. You could just type at XS Van, So EXCEESVAN. So yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
So audience, you have heard. So SS Van, just give me a minute. Don't log out, just few seconds,
I'm
okay?
with you. I'm with you. I'm with you, Tina.
Okay. So audience, I don't know about you, as always, when anyone comes on the show, it is always a blessing for me. Access Bank creating this opportunity to come and share his journey with us is such a blessing. I have learned something. We all might take, I'm sure we take the lessons differently, but one of the things that I've learned is that, you know, even though you come across a famous person or you think that somebody is in position to help you, okay, be it an artist, be it a family member, be it friends, be it even your parents, don't wait and expect them to just be the one to carry you to your destiny. You have to put your own effort. You still have to do your own beat. Why they do their beat? Sometimes they just give you the platform and you have to run with it, not just sitting there and thinking, looking at it from business point of view. Even though he invested in this thing, but he did not wait, oh, let this person carry me forward. He kept on, he put on, He kept thriving, promoting himself. Right now, he's always all over the country. Right now, he's in Nigeria, try to push what he's doing. So, in everything that we are doing, put effort. There's no way that the doors will not be open for you. And listen,
It's
if
true.
this is the first time of watching, maybe you just stopping by for the first time, this channel, this platform is for you. Yes, for you
That's
that is
good.
watching. Maybe there's something you want to share. You don't necessarily have to be an artist. Maybe there's something that life has taught you. There's so much you've learned. Those things you share in your church as testimonies that people will hear, they can see God in it. Come on, Tina Talk Show. Come and share those things. Because that is the greatest legacy that you can give to anybody. The learning, the lesson that life has taught you. Maybe you have a product, you want more people to know about what you're doing. Come to Tina Talk Show. Let us chat. It's a relaxed platform. There's no right or wrong. You don't have to be perfect. I get shy too. You think I don't shy? I get shy as well. Okay, so you can come on the show. If you are watching us on Facebook right now, please don't forget to follow us there, like and share, because the more you share, the more people become aware of what we do, and also all the people that have come on the show, they'll be able to see them. And also, if you are watching me right now from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and also press the notification button. That way you will be the first to be notified whenever amazing artists or anyone will be coming on the show. Okay, and please, please, please do. And you can also find us on Instagram. All right, thank you so much, and bye for now.